right, hey collective. I hope that you have had a fantastic little holiday that was just passed. Good, good, good. All right, let's see. Just wanted to see what the energy was like, get an idea of everything that might be coming about. Oh, I feel like this is you in the Emperor energy. Emperor. Mm. First card out is the Lover's card. Okay. I'm gonna look at this for a minute because it is the meeting of two people. Like it's the perfect marriage, but I feel like maybe it's you coming like into union with self, but then there's this King of Pentacles that pops out. And then this Eight of Cups, huh? A deeper meaning. Yeah. Something to do with your transformation and your it's like a reward for your change in direction, like the direction that you were going, what you were doing with yourself, all that good stuff. Hmm. You being balanced as well. And you called judgment. Yeah. You quietly kind of called judgment on some whoever it was that was trying to hassle you. I don't get like a clear energy. I get like it's multiple people, but I feel like judgment was called, and like that was pretty much it. There's a bunch of people back there that judgment was called on. Oh, there's also a bunch of people that are trying to wave their flag too. Look on this side, someone's waving their flag, trying to, you know. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, because people know that you're this temper star energy that's got some keys to some stuff. It looks like it looks like you've got some keys to some knowledge or some information or some insight or something. Yeah, like you've got some knowledge about something that helps with this Page of Wands. I'm sorry, Page of Cups energy. Well, yeah, I get that for sure. Page of Cups. I thought that was Pentacles. I don't know why. It's something about when you go within. So when you were faced with, you know, yourself, your own reflection, you weren't afraid to like continue moving forward. 411 on the clock. Yeah, because whatever was there didn't, you weren't disillusioned by it. And it's something that other people have watched you do and gain this Queen of Pentacles kind of energy that people see you, and that's kind of lining right up with this Judgment card here. Move the cards over so you can see. And that Empress popping back out. So I really do, hold on, because before I was ignoring it and it's saying Three of Cups. Hmm. Mm, okay. It's more so just kind of talking about like there's this community of people that are now kind of seeing everything. So it very much so is like this group has kind of are waving their flags to kind of like apologize. But I don't get the energy that you should be accepting anybody back. Look, this emperor has his hand up like nah. Mm-mm. I don't get that you should be, you know, yielding to anybody. This is what I was looking at. I thought that that was out here already. This Page of Pentacles. Yep. That's one of the I think the biggest things. Yeah. Man. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Who do we want to know about that's on the table? So there's this lovers and double energy, which I kind of get is just really strong now that they're sitting next to each other, because then it's also next to the Seven of Pentacles, which is, you know, and then the devil is holding up its hand like backwards, like this way on the card. Look. It was a false marriage. Is that what I'm understanding? Yes. There was a false marriage in the ethers, it looks like. Maybe someone had done this not to your knowledge, like what in the dream in the 5D, and you had to get out of that contract. Oh yeah, so there was a divorce too in the ethers. That's what maybe completed this most recent cycle that brought all this protection, because people are still doing stuff, but there is nothing that will work. Like there is absolutely, positively. See, the magician came out. Look, I'm not telling. Look, I don't have to make it up. This look, wishful thinking, wishful thinking that any of that is going to work at all. Wishful thinking. Okay. I don't know why people continue to do that kind of stuff. It's going to bring them tower moments. Look, I can't make this up. They need to hold themselves back. They need to really get it together. It's going to mess them up. I need to put that to rest. Yeah, the defense is too strong. Like it's just too. Uh, this is actually more like the lone wolf kind of energy that I'm getting from this Seven of Swords. I'll take that down with this Emperor energy. Yeah, somebody's getting betrayed in this, and it's not the collective. It's not this lover's energy. It's somebody else that's been trying to send chaos or whatever. Somebody in that, like on that outside, is getting some serious karma. Like there's some I'm telling. I know. There's they're kind of quietly talking about what they're going to do. They're quietly contemplating how they're going to end something for someone outside of the collective. I'm telling you, there is a big setup for somebody already to look with respect to these duties. I'm telling you, it's somebody in somebody's group. It's they're planning something. They're not, see? And they're not telling this other person. Dang. Wow. Shit just got real. I'm just saying, like, they knew what was up. There's all this talk and chatter, and like people are still gonna continue to try and like deflect and put it towards the collective, which is what they always do. But that doesn't do anything because okay, it does do. Let me tell you exactly what it does. Okay, let me tell you exactly what it does. What it does is it ends up having people turn themselves into your like celebrators, like, because they start to put people's eyes on you, like even if they decide to try to go and get a new group of people to talk about you with, because this other group is like over it, like everybody's starting to man, there's so much, like, okay, let me give you the downloads for this reading. Okay. Whew. Now if you sit in shit long enough, it stops smelling, right? So if you sit in some poop long enough, it stops smelling, right? It will. If you sit in some poop long enough, it will stop smelling. Okay. And um, somebody out there is like trying to wants to know how to win in a situation is to let the other person go. The detachment is where it's at. I'm just being honest. Now, this is the other download. It's fine to fight for someone who loves you, but it's a waste of time to fight for someone to love you. You cannot make someone love you. You cannot make, there was a horn of synchronicity. You cannot make someone decide that they want to be with you and, have this life and all the rest of this stuff with you. It's just not how it works. There's a huge difference between someone fighting for someone to love you and fighting for someone um, who loves you. Now, the other one is one that I heard somewhere. It says, don't ever try to ruin someone's life with a lie when yours can be destroyed with the truth. Because a lot of people are seeing the truth now, and that's destroying these other people. It really is. You name it. I got, because I see my list here: greens, turkey wing, cranberry sauce, turkey breast rolls. Sorry. Anyway, the last one is that you see exactly who they are, and you're not unseeing it. That's the biggest tower moment for everybody that you've left everybody behind. You're not letting anything hold you back from um, what you're supposed to be doing, and how that looks and what that feels like. And that's what is making a huge difference as well, Spirit's telling me. But this really is bringing a huge tower moment to other people that I don't know that they saw coming, and I don't know that you care or give much attention to, because you're just kind of like, I don't know. Okay, I guess maybe I'll go ahead and communicate about this. This is when people question another person's lineage or generational access, it's completely okay to provide receipts. That's a very wise and reasonable way to clear up any misrepresentations. Just the same if you claim to be a healer. Please explain and communicate to me how or what you've healed within yourself and what did you do to do it. Like I'm gonna want to have that communication with someone that's I'm working with in that space, right? And the spiritualist, please explain how you've watched or exact spiritual actions or activities. What did you do? How did it affect things long term? Like, how long did it take to see these efforts? What steps does it take? This is the type of magic that I do. This is the type of magic that I do to help um, other people get to where they, should be with what they're doing in this lifetime. Okay. Um, just getting rid of generational curses and, all this really good work on healing yourself, getting over past lives, getting over attachment styles and, creating healthy boundaries and, all these different things that it takes to really heal. Um, but that's the type of work that I do, actual healing work. Working through the void, that we experience as, being in life. So the mantras only work for you if you're in alignment with what you want. And sometimes, even if you're in alignment with a specific amount of money that you think is enough, or that you think is like good or great or whatever, it doesn't matter, because the goal is to continue healing beyond that. The goal is to be constantly healing so that when you actually leave, this legacy is filled with all of these things that you've already laid the foundation for. That's what true stability looks like. Okay. That was, that was what it's about. Um, I don't know if I should pull any more cards. I feel like this is pretty much look, that tower moment coming right back out. See, I'm not even confused. I'm not at all. A lot of people have these lessons that they need to learn about money. I'm sorry. No, this is about, I'm sorry. I keep thinking it's the, that other one. Because they're all green on it, these pages, because it's new energy. But, and this is not a deck that I use all the time, but I was sitting with it for quite a bit again, because I've used it before. But, um, being in, so creating that passion for self, that's what I see the Page of Wands as. Page energy is like a message, and then of enthusiasm and discovery, and I feel like it's self discovery. There's one person here on this, um, this looks like somebody who's like leaving off to go fight a battle that they agreed to go and be a part of, right? Looks like they're off to, they've got their shield and their sword, or they're going out to do something, even if it wasn't battle, you know, barefoot and all. Yeah, and this was what was behind it. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like all these creative endeavors, I guess, maybe. Yeah, and your intuition. That and the Temperance look a lot alike in this deck. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, let's get some clarity on this since it wants to stay out. What is this? So it's like intuitively, exactly what this is. I was going to ask, what is the Ace of Pentacles? But let's go ahead and... Okay. Okay, Spirit is saying, don't hold back about... Okay. Let's go ahead and see what comes out. So clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. Material force and prosperity. The Queen of Wands. This tempered star Queen of Wands energy. You saw where it landed. The one who goes out and makes it happen. Look, there's birds in the sky, there's birds nearby, there's boats in the water all coming, and it looks like this person is like, whoa, all of those are for me. Look, those 3 boats. This person looks like they are going to be caught by sheer surprise, is what I keep hearing. Sheer surprise. Like these really all are for me. um there's no longer like any other choice. There's no stalemate because it's it was the 2 of Wands in reverse. There's no stalemate. There's no other choice. Like it's evident. Yeah, that leaves okay. So here's the thing. This is that betrayal I was telling you guys about. Okay, it has something to do with the Queen of Cups. Okay, so whomever that Queen of Cups energy is. Okay. So however that stacks up for you, it could be masculine or feminine. I'm just telling you, but it's really and in the reverse. This is somebody who is influencing the chaos, and so that you would have a lack of intuition, and that people wouldn't be compassionate or see you as somebody that they should be nice to. Like when you go out, they want to see people to see you as like, I don't know, just as pawns seeing you, they wanted people to think negatively towards you. I mean, clearly, look, you know what I mean? So they always show their face, you know what I mean? But anyway, this person is literally powerless, right? Because even if they send something near you, it's like weapons may form, but they won't prosper. That's not what's going to happen. Like, you're not going to succumb to the energy. You know what I mean? You're not one of those people that's going to be like, well, I got into a fight. Like, what'd you get into a fight for? You know what I mean? Like, what was the point of that? And that's what's really got these people, stuck in this 5 of Pentacles energy. Okay. That's why they're coming out together with that. And then together, they're in. Okay, let me finish. They're saying finish this first conversation. So that's got these people and this Five of Pentacles energy. And what this means is that someone's probably experiencing hard times. Someone also may be sick, have some type of illness. And then someone else is probably, or another person is experiencing rejection. Okay. They're experiencing a lot of insecurity within themselves, and um, as a result of this. Okay. And this is whoever was the ringleader, right? And these are all the other people. And I was explaining earlier, there's a betrayal going on, right? There's this betrayal going on against um, this group. I mean, they're trying to block your celebration, freedom, and excitement, but they can't do that. It's just not an option. So what's happening is, because you're so protected, it's just going directly back to them. Like, you're continuing just to float on, is what I keep hearing. Float, float on. That's all I hear over and over again. Float on, float on. And they're the ones getting caught up in the stuff that they were trying to get you mixed up in. You know what I mean? So they're in their homes. This is what it looks like. This is what their home setting looks like. This doesn't look like a very welcoming energy, right? And I believe it's because someone left this group. That's what I keep noticing. Like, each time someone's like pulling out. So it was the Five of Wands, and now they're looking at this because they're like, okay, well, we got to act differently and try to put this together in a different way, because it's just the four of them. So they're looking at themselves as like a homestead or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. They got some other little dumb mastermind experience. And people are probably like, dumb mastermind. Yeah, because it wasn't smart. It's not gonna, it's gonna mess them up. I've never seen magic that works in, like, that actually works. Because people that, when you think it's working, it's literally just lessons. And once you start to learn the lessons, oh, there's another card in here. Look. Oh, look at that. Once you learn the lessons, then God starts sending you the ooh, 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 ooh. It's the beauty in it. That's what I've been calling blessings, because I know not everybody wants to use that word, right? And I call it the beauty. It's the beauty in the pain that you've walked through. It's the beauty in the experience that you had. It's the beauty in, you figuring out how to handle your responsibilities, and, get yourself in this Hierophant energy, right? How to kind of breathe life into yourself, it looks like. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, somebody may be an herbalist, may be able to really heal people. Yeah, it looks like somebody broke the sword. And it's like, look, this is how we fix things. This is how we do things. Yeah, that's coming right out here on, like, this is how we do things. Somebody's figured out how to fix, how to break the swords energy. Ooh, and that's the truth. Somebody has figured out how to break the swords energy. Yeah. And that's really, really, really um it's it's giving a lot of goodwill and innocence and bringing back nostalgia. That's all I can see here, is like a nostalgia, this childhood lightheartedness energy to the world. Look, right behind it, Ten of Pentacles. It's also going to bring you financial security and transformation for yourself and others, and oh, really quickly too, for yourself and others. Look, we already had the Emperor energy out here, right? Yeah, it's because you got serious about yourself and kind of knowing what to put your strength toward. Look, Ace of Cups right behind it. Spirit's like, you didn't go on this side. And the King of Swords. Yeah, you got really serious about, how you wanted your cups to even be filled, like what you even wanted to do. See? You got rid of all this stalemate, blocked emotions, avoidance energy. It's like, oh, yeah, that was a download that I didn't even write down, but I figured Spirit would let me know. So some people have recently dealt with some dad things too, which I feel like a lot of people kind of looked at the dad, but not maybe at the mother ones. So those came up, but I believe that everyone was prepared. It sounds like that was in my collective for these dad things that came up. Um, And I believe that somebody actually got, yeah, intuitively, you got like a one up in that scenario. So I don't know what else to call it. Yeah. You illuminated maybe to them, um, like exactly like who you are, like how good it is for them that you don't, respond to the things that get done to you. Um, yeah, yeah. They didn't. It feel like that person had been waiting for a long time, or that it was a long time coming. Is what I get for this person, for this father energy. Yeah, they instinctively kind of knew that, and they kind of take pride in knowing that like that was the last like nail in the coffin, I guess, before you went towards your wheel of fortune, pretty much. Um, and that was kind of like, it almost was kind of like once you put on your thinking cap, you went right through that one so smooth. It was kind of like phew, phew. It was almost second nature. It's like, okay, what can I do? What's in with my within my power? And you really realized how strong and powerful you were. Like you literally put the justice system on your side. You literally were like, no, y'all gonna come over here and sit here and be right there with me. Yeah. You were out there waving some wands and getting beastly. And you know what I mean? And really using your intuition to bring yourself to this new level or out, I feel like, because the new level was already upon you. Yeah, it's this after the nine of cups energy that I keep getting. It's like this is wish fulfillment coming into play. This is satisfaction. This is all your sensual pleasures. Okay, in every way possible, you've been making sure that you're touching every note, and you've been doing such a good job at that. um, and that's what's leading leading to this wheel of fortune. Yet again, you can see very clearly what's happening, and how that's working, and it is what it is. Yeah, the strength to overpower situations and really move forward is bringing about this ace of cups energy, this true um, potential for compassion and intimacy in life with the people, places, and things that are around you. Like your cup's going to be full of friendships and partnerships, and like you're going to have good clients if you're a business owner. You're going to, you know what I mean? It's going to pan out exactly as it had been before, but even better. I get the energy. Listen, your intuition. And a lot of us don't even need to watch the cards or anything like that anymore because we know intuition. Our intuition is spot on. We know exactly what we're supposed to be doing, right? To fill our own cups. So that's why we're receiving. That's why we're getting look, it's going to bring this tower moment to so many people. And I'm so excited for the collective because you were so stinking strong, right? Look, it's breaking their hearts. They never wanted this to come. They never wanted you to know this, and you used they and it was really easy, is what I keep hearing the collective say. It was really easy because you had already went crossed this bridge somehow or something. Like it was really easy. That's all I keep hearing. Yeah, it was really easy, and as soon as you realized it, you were like, okay, checkmate. Because I almost feel like it's almost in a sense like a father and a mother both know their child, right? And if both a father and a mother are going against a child's best interest, that child at some point becomes an adult and is able to stand in this decisive energy. Like you're able to sit within this web that's been woven for you in this lifetime and say, okay, if my both of my parents are karmics and they are the ones who inflicted majority of this heartache and have continued to hold me back from my complete happiness and joy, then I'm going to continue to have diligence and pay attention to detail and absorb all the knowledge that I possibly can to really fulfill my own cup. And that's amazing. That's absolutely positively amazing. Yeah. That's gotten this person out of feeling like um they were blocked or in control or possession of anybody else. Yep. This king, and this is the father-like energy, like whatever it was this last time around had something to do with like daddy issues or something. That just you just had to see yourself in a power play is what I keep hearing. Like there was a power play of sorts. That's what I get from this King of Cups and Knight of Wands energy. It was a little bit of a power play that you exuded to move forward this time. Yeah, it was like you defended yourself and you disbanded this whole group of people that were against you. Because remember, again, this is in the five of wands energy, right? This is in that wands energy over here. That's pretending like they're a homestead now because they didn't lost somebody. We're a family. Like what kind of family? Because this don't seem like uh-uh. That's funny. It's time to go within. They know that it's time to go within. For a lot of them, this is a warning call as well, to different people. I have some names and stuff that just came up, so I'm gonna go ahead and read those really quick because and I don't know that I finished them. I just didn't want to sit and talk and write them anymore. So the names were Otto, Ali, Angel, Angelus, Cleveland, Graves, Stanton, Schneider, Scholes, Schulman, Syracuse, Children, Camille, Grishel, Trishel, and Chrishell, Maribel, Drew, Miracle, Inala, and Tiller or Tyler. So those are the names that came out. Yeah. Maybe intuitively, there's kind of maybe something that you know about this Ten of Swords energy from that. Um, whomever that is, I'm guessing, yeah. Once you get to this full circle, because I feel like the wheel is already turning and it's already like generating all the energy out here. It's literally got to make its way through the community, right? Once you get this wheel turning back. So now the wheel's back in your possession, is what I hear. Like there's no going under, like, this is my wheel. That's the energy I get. So now that your wheel is fueling your whole entire city, which I feel like is your land, your property, yourself, and the relationships and community that you're building for yourself. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot that's underneath that. Um, yeah, see? Ooh, and partnership. Look, all right there with each other. Yeah, this is that possibility. Ooh, this partnership wants to be known. Okay, don't forget about the partnerships. But it's a lot of good energy. You know what I mean? Which is naturally, I can't say it enough times, which is naturally going to put somebody else in the Five of Cups. And I only got that because when I put all of them together, it's five, right? So, and intuitively, we know that. But Spirit saying there's no survivor's remorse. This is something you really went within and worked hard for. This is justice. You had to surrender a lot of things, right? That's what happens when you transform so much. You really went within and surrendered a lot of things, right? And this is what's bringing about this justice for you. I love all of these major arcanas coming out for you too. This is awesome. Like once you get serious about yourself, no, of course, no one else can, no one else at all can essentially put you out or make you feel some kind of way, Yeah. Once you have that magical energy and capability of self, which we all do, right? We all hold that. If there's nothing that and once you're illuminated to the fact that what your powers are, there's nothing that can hold you back. It's like it's literally a battle of self. Like, okay, what more can I accomplish? How much better can I make myself? Where else can I, transform, right? And this last one was in this page of pentacles energy. I've been waiting for this card to come out and I didn't even realize it was this until now. But that was this page of pentacles energy. This page of pentacles energy has really given you the capability to get this really loving benefit, from the I feel like the planet, like from the universe, from God, from source, whatever you want to call it, from the ancestors, from it's like it's not hard worked for and earned. Like, you definitely worked hard for it, and explored leadership, and had to gain foresight and all that good stuff to get it. But ultimately, you illuminated a lot. You've come, a lot. You've illuminated a lot of truth to others, truth that other people didn't want to come out, especially, nobody wants, to be known for who they truly are, but, they wanted to try to paint some type of picture of you that was less than this, and that's not fair. If you, especially if you know somebody sitting and standing in this energy entirely. This is the high priestess and the sun. Like, what are you, crazy? Out here with the magician and the wheel of fortune and the hermit and temperance and justice and love and ace of, like, come on now. They regret it. Yeah. And that's what they're going to tell you too. Nobody cares at this point. I don't feel like that's an area of energy that we have discipline, and we're self-reliant and refined at this point, right? We are disciplined, self-reliant, and refined. What is this? Is that right? Yeah. 9 of Wands. Yep. I'm sorry. 9 of Wands. Sorry. I've been seeing this is defensive and perseverance and stamina. But I feel like it's created a 9 of Pentacles energy for us. But either way it goes. Defensive, perseverant, and stamina. Yeah. When you were left with a bunch of people who now regret what they've done to you, I think being defensive and persevering and having stamina is definitely where it should be. But I feel like it's a result of some 9 of Pentacles energy. I'm gonna just keep saying that because I know the correlation of how you get to being like from this to that or the other within this circumstance. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. All right, let's see what this deck has to say. Do I have enough battery? Oh, I only got 2 more moments. This is the Ace of Cups coming out again. Like, you're gonna get this new there's this new okay, let me talk about that before I get off, because there was temptation. Oh, I'm glad I'm saying that too, because the Moon card is right here on the bottom of this deck. Okay, so there's this new temptation that's going around. There was another download. Hold on, I wrote it on flashcard. Okay. The Spirit saying, stay focused on your daily business goals. That's really your look. Stay focused on your daily business goals. That's really just your priority right now, is developing your own businesses, etc., whatever. Beyond where you're at, if you know what I mean, just next level in your shit. But anyway, this new temptation is there to distract you. It's the same energy, but different person. It's a no. It could be the same sign, but a different person. So what that means is, like, it could, the person that is actually for you could be the same sign as the person that you're leaving. So when you listen to the like, if you cross watch it all, that's all I'm supposed to say. If you cross watch it all on your past person's sign, because you know that sometimes they can be reversed, and you'll be able to see what they're finding out about you, right? Because they cross watch on you. But anyway, if you cross watch, there's a possibility that your new person is under the same sign, the new person that you haven't met, and that you could be not having a soft heart towards the fact that they're walking away from whatever is hurting them. So keep that in mind. Spirit was telling me. But this new temptation, I think, is just a lot of people that look really good. I think it's just like good looking, good smelling, good acting, good this and good that. Yeah, a lot of good, honest, a lot of good looking, honest people coming in your direction that are really in this stance of authority, and they're clear thinking, and they're intellectual. And it's a lot of temptation. I'm getting a little nervous. It's a lot of temptation, because you've got to be able to navigate to see your person, right? Through all of these people that look like really good options, right? Because some of them are actually really Page of Swords energy. Like, they're not on the complete level that you need, but that's sometimes hidden behind the other. And they typically will all hold some type of temperance, because you give off this energy and they know not to play with you, is what I get. Yeah. They see this like judgment energy. If they don't Yeah. That Page of Swords energy is coming out several times. So there's already 2, maybe 3. Ooh, snap. There's 2, maybe 3 that are headed towards you. It just depends on how many you open yourself up to be perfectly honest. But my thought is we shouldn't be opening ourselves up to temptation like that. 7-7 is on there, 7 likes and 7 people in here. So I'm getting the inclination that it's definitely, we need to nip that in the bud, because I wouldn't want us to get our